This is a routine case of phacoemulsification where I begin with my 2.8 millimeter keratome incision, the side port incisions. I go ahead and do a 5.5 to 5.75 millimeter capsulorhexis with my cystitome. Following this, I do a very generous hydrodissection whereby I prolapse this soft nucleus and epinucleus complex into the supracapsularly, rotate it out, and then using the carousel technique, I go ahead under very low phacopa, high vacuum and outflow rate, go ahead and completely emulsify both the nuclear central nuclear part and the epinucleus. And that's the whole thing. So far so good. I then go ahead as usual with my bimanual, go around 360 degrees, removing all the cortical fibers, and I am trying to take out that posterior capsular opacity out there. I was very stubborn. I handle the rest of the cortical fibers, and I am still trying to vacuum polish it or just flip it out or whatever, but nothing seems to be working. So pretty dense opacity and almost there to stay. And here's what I do. I come out, put in some 2% HPMC, take a bent 26 gauge needle, go to the edge of that opacity, I believe it's a plaque, and just pick it up. I'm just peeling it off the posterior capsule. I've got one edge, I go to the other one, and you can see how it peels off. You have to be very careful, obviously. You should not go into the posterior capsule. But once you get the edge and once you lift it up, then the membrane can be engaged with the tip and slowly peeled off. You don't have to do the entire part with the 26 gauge needle. That's just me surfacing for some breath. Now I go back inside, and once again you can see how nicely it peels off. So once I've got that out, still trying, I've tried this part also. This is not so, although I could have done it, but it's not really necessary. It's right in the periphery. So I didn't bother. I just concentrated on the central part. And once I've got enough of that membrane peeled off the posterior capsule, I just put in some more HPMC, and then taking my Paediatric rhexis forceps, I hold on to that. Be very careful not to hold the posterior capsule, and help it and peel it off. That's one part that is done. And then go and tackle the other part. Sorry about the reflex getting in the way, but you can easily make out what I am doing. Carefully observe the posterior capsule. And that's it. It has come off, and it is really crystal clear. There's a dot there that's actually of the posterior capsule. So I just take my cannula and aspirate that, yeah. And then under HPMC, I go ahead and implant my single piece foldable IOL within the bag. Once done, I take my bimanual and start aspirating all the HPMC from within the chamber. And slowly go behind the lens as well. I just flip the lens a little bit anteriorly, go with my aspiration and start aspirating all the HPMC behind as well. Finally, I hydrate the wound and conclude my surgery. Thank you so much for watching.